Good morning. It is Monday, March 25th, 2024. I didn't plan to talk about AMD, but the news over the weekend bring it to the forefront. For those that don't know, the weakness that you see right now is, let me bring up the news, China. Once again, China. Okay, am I overly concerned? Not really. Okay, China have um, banned or blocked NVIDIA. The US also blocked NVIDIA from selling in China. Unlike Apple, that's a different story. Okay, Apple is heavily dependent on China. Um, but I will take this news as a buying opportunities on weakness. That being said, what's my plan? Okay, so once again, it's gonna test the low. Okay, I'll bring it up right here. Would I buy 175? Yeah, I will put in order for 175 right here. The low is 174. So I probably will put in order right after I end this stream when pre-market open 174 to 175. But I will have a stop where 172. Right, that's the low of the gap up. How big of a stop? Probably depend on how much I buy. At least half of my position, or all depends. Okay, I have not decided yet, but I would say at least half for sure. Everything that I bought or plan to buy pre-market will likely be added to the half that I plan to do, and then buy it back where. Yeah, there's a basically the gap fill lining up fairly in line with the trend line. Yeah, why would you want to give up $6, right? Why? Stop out at 172, buy back at 166. It is, and once, of course, 164 to 166 is where the order will be. But in this kind of market, I prefer to have tight stop and fairly good size buyback below. Most likely, it won't be a full stop because um, I use an example with iBit, right? Where I got stopped out on half my position and is yet to come back to the buy area. So same thing, some people depend on the situation. There are times where I have a full stop on everything to get out completely, and then there's time that I do a quarter stop, a half stop, 3/4 stop. But right now in my mind, I'm looking at half stop. And the same thing can be said with Intel because this ban by China on certain computers. Okay, it's not like they ban AMD and Intel across the nation. No, it's kind of silly, but it's portion of basically I think they ban uh, government use, whatever that means. Who cares? Let the fear sell into your pocket. All right, so that's the first one. Now, I have never traded Under Armour. I have watched Under Armour for a long time. Under Armour is part of my watch list on Seeking Alpha for years and years and years and years. And it got into my radar last week on earning. Well, not on earning, but on this dump right here. Like always, I screen out the biggest fallen angel or fallen stock on any given day, and it fell into my radar. And I watch it for 3 days, right? Uh, for sure, try not to buy on the first day or the second day. On the third day, it started to get interesting, right? And then since then, it's been kind of going sideways. Where is it right now? Is it at the support? No doubt, right? Reference low, Okay, that's is it like a random spot? Not really. Let's draw in the zone. It's a clean chart because I have never traded. I watch it, but never traded. Okay, there you go. Let's extend this, and then we see where it looked, how it looks way back. Let's go back to 2019. Is this? Oh, there you go. Now it's a clean chart. Let's go back 3 years and see if this gray zone line up with anything else. But for now, in the 1 year chart, you can see it, right? You can see that it is a battle line of support. The resistance is not very strong, okay? It's act more as a support. So now it might be a good spot to buy. Let's go back 3 years. Look at that. Yeah, yeah. It's a good looking, it's a good looking zone. I like this zone right here. Under Armour, the founder return. Let's see. So I would say here is a good spot to start building a position. Where would I sell put spread? Yeah, down here. Okay, we have basically two zone down here. If this fail on top, right? Yeah, you have another area of support down here. So I have not looked at options to know if there is anything, but to me, yeah, I say it's not a bad area to accumulate right here. If there is any kind of options, which I doubt, I wouldn't be surprised. Because when you have low price stock like this, I can't imagine. Okay, but if there is, look for something 6, right? Down here, heck, if there is naked puts options available, I'd be selling for 6 naked. But yeah, I think buying below 7, yeah, right here, right now, is decent. Pre-market, not a bad idea. Okay. Now, if you want to be even more bullish, you might want to take a look at call spread, bull call spread, right? Where you can do, once again, assuming there is options. I don't know. Instead of talking about, let's take a look. Sometimes I'm not as smart as I think. Let's see, is there options? There is option. Holy cow. Yeah, there is options. Look like monthly options, which I'm not surprised because it's, so you got April, May, right? April 19th, so you got quite a way, 3 weeks away. So you can do a call spread, right? So that's one thing that you can do a call spread maybe into July 5, 10, right? So I'll look into it. If I do it, I will come back and report it. But I think that is very enticing as far as Under Armour. StarBucks, weak. Okay, I have been playing the put spread game, 89 and below, thankfully, but it is weak. Okay, at this point where it is barely 90, I'm more inclined not to do the put spread right here. Would I do the put spread more like 88? Let's go back 3 years. Where's the next support? Such ugly looking chart. Okay, it's a busy looking chart because I trade StarBucks so often. But yeah, it's not really like a compelling area, but down here 85, right? Because you have kind of like a channel. Look, the channel low is kind of lined up like that, right? Sure, I draw the channel, I clean up the Starbucks chart, believe it or not, was a lot messier, but last week I cleaned up and left this channel on so that we can see it. But for now, I don't plan to do anything with an 89 spread this week. I will be watching it, but on further weakness, I think it's safer to do something like an 86, 82 spread, if that's even have any kind of juice on it. You want to do a naked put, 85, okay, way down there, because that's the channel low. Heck, that would be a spot to buy. So if Starbucks get down to 85, yeah, no matter how weak China is, that's the spot to buy Starbucks, okay? At least for me. JNJ, let's round this up. JNJ, I like. It is back into support here, okay? This white line, this yellow line, which I should make it white, but that's okay. I like it here. The easy play is doing 152.5 put spread. If 150 have juice, that's even safer, but 150, 145, otherwise 152.5, I would not mind owning the share outright down in 152 area, okay? The risk reward to own the share from 145 to 150 is much better than owning the share outright here. So I have no position right now. I've been playing the put spread in the 152 for a while, and I will keep doing that, okay? Keep taking lunch money on the zone below, the area below, all right? And that's it for today. Good luck. It is Monday, and it is quarter window dressing week. I do believe the market will be going higher, or at least stay at the same level, because I think the big boys are going to want to keep the quarterly return nice and fat to impress the client. And Friday is no trading, right? Market close because Easter weekend. So keep that in mind, right? All the options that I wrote sold last week, expiring Thursday, which is nice. So keep that in mind. We have a shorter week, only 4 days to option expiration. So the sentiment is not bearish. Basically, I repeat what I'm saying on my streams Saturday. Don't be bearish, okay? Well, I can't tell you not to be bearish. I'm not bearish. I'm cautious,